Good morning, 47. Your destination is the coastal town of Sapienza, also known as the Jewel of the Amalfi Coast. Your target is a former client of ours, Silvio Caruso, a brilliant but troubled bioengineer employed by the Ether Biotech Corporation. Renowned for his early stem cell research, Caruso is now reportedly working on a far more disturbing project, a DNA-specific virus able to infect anyone, anywhere in the world. Imagine a bullet, fired in any direction, passing through countless bodies without inflicting harm, invisible and undetectable until it strikes its target. A world of armchair assassins killing with impunity. This is what awaits us, unless Caruso is stopped. Our client, one of Ether's major private stockholders, wants the project cancelled on ethical grounds, but without destroying the company in the process. She has asked us to eliminate Silvio Caruso and destroy the yet unfinished virus prototype. You will also need to deal with Caruso's lab head, Francesca DeSantis, a high-level Ether employee and cutthroat corporate climber who holds intimate knowledge of Caruso's research and could potentially carry on in his place. This is no ordinary contract, 47. Caruso's virus is a serious threat to our craft and trade, not to mention our core ideals. So failure is not an option. I'll leave you to prepare.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 7 days since my last confession.
Speak, child.
Yesterday, I made a mistake. I made a mistake and a man lost his life. A good man. Someone I knew. It was just a tiny little slip-up where I work, but even a small mistake can be catastrophic. They took him to the chapel morgue, and I want to pay my respects. Say how sorry I am. But he's dead, Father, and nothing I say will bring him back. If I go, am I merely being selfish?
My child, grief is for the living, not the dead. You do whatever you need to do, because his sorrow has ended, and yours has not.
Thank you, Father. Thank you. I will.
DeSantis. Of course I'm alone. Hard to say. His behavior is getting more and more erratic. In many ways, Caruso is still a child. A scared, angry little boy with the power of God at his fingertips. How long before he turns that rage towards us? If Dr. Lafayette pulls off a miracle, fine. Otherwise, I see little choice but to go the other way. Well, you wanted my recommendation. Suicide is the obvious way to go. I'll leave a note. I studied graphology. I can manage. I don't know. We are close. I might even be able to finish the formula without him, but I wouldn't bet my life. Caruso might be insane, but he is unmistakably brilliant.
So, Ether sends a specialist to pick my brain. They must think I'm losing it again.
The mind is the greatest power in the universe, and the Ether Corporation is optimistic for yours, Silva.
Don't call me Silva. Mother called me that.
Did she now? A formidable woman, I'm told.
Mother died last year.
Do you want to talk about her?
Why? She's dead.
Yet she casts a rather long shadow. Am I wrong?
Look, I know what you're driving at. My neuroses, my anxiety, my social phobias, not the least my pathological fear of women. It's all deeply rooted. What do you want me to say? I loved my mother. I hated my mother. Same as everybody else.
Second place is just the first loser. That is what she said to you when you failed to win the Nobel Prize as the youngest chemist ever. Isn't it?
Stop it! I don't want to hear it.
Mr. Caruso, I charge $1,500 an hour. And you don't need a doctorate to see the root of your problems. When your brothers left, your mother's fear of abandonment made her lash out against the people closest to her. Isabella victimized you, smothered, bullied you, shamed you in front of girls, belittled your achievements, and made you feel like an utter failure, all to keep you, her last and only son, from ever leaving the nest.
I had a girlfriend, you know. In high school. Pretty, too. Popular. And I was shy. Bookish. It shouldn't have worked. Not outside those stupid teen dramedies. But it did. For a short while, anyway. Then Mother decided that Emilio wasn't a good influence on me. So she paid the gardener's son to seduce her. He was 20. Roguish. Rode a motorcycle. Mother, she had pictures taken. Showed them to me on prom night. Romantic love is fleeting, she said. Only a mother's love endures.
Welcome to Sapienza 47. According to the medical journal, Caruso suffered a breakdown last year. Upon hearing the service bell ring in Isabella's old bedroom, Caruso entered alone and was later found unconscious by his staff. He claims to have no recollection of what he witnessed inside. The bioengineer suffers from acute travel phobia, so the Ether Corporation has installed a state-of-the-art field laboratory somewhere below ground. Expect security levels to rise as you get closer to the virus. Good luck, 47.
Okay, let's see what you're up to, Silvio. Is this poetry? So dark. So Silvio had Marco Abbiati killed, and here everyone thought it was a political assassination. Interesting. DNA samples. Oh, Silvio. Oh, you've really gone off the deep end, haven't you? I had a feeling he'd be spying on us. Oh, this can't be good.
Not bad. Definitely improving. And just remember, the backswing starts with the rotation, not with the hands. As the body rotates, the arms simply follow, and the hands maintain the same grip pressure throughout.
Grip pressure. Roberto, what do you think of Miss DeSantis, the woman who runs my lab?
She is a striking woman, to be sure, Mr. Caruso. We've only talked briefly, of course.
I'm sure you haven't done much talking.
Mr. Caruso, sir, I don't know what you've heard, but I can assure you...
It's fine. You're young. Young men have needs. I wouldn't want to get in the way of nature. I must get back. We can pick this up later. I believe I'm getting the hang of it.
You didn't tell me your cousin was back in town.
Ah, do I detect a certain attraction to the dashing private detective from Milan?
Oh, what of it? He's cute.
Actually, well, I really shouldn't tell you this, but he's here about a case. Well, you didn't hear it from me, okay? Where'd you see him, anyway?
Couple of streets over, sleeping on a bench.
Yeah. Well, that's Sal for you. Always was a nighthawk.
Oh, can you come back for... Well, I don't think you need a haircut, but you are more than welcome to look around for something for your wife. Miss DeSantis, Sal Falcone. Sorry for the delay. I needed to tie up some few loose ends. Down at the pier? Sure. Straight away? All right, no time like the present. See you in a bit. Oh, sexy voice.
I love this view. You know, you can get a clear shot anywhere from up here.
And that's why we have to stay especially focused.
Come on, I was just joking.
Hey, this job is not a joke.
So if we had someone we had to pacify, would you shoot him in the
All
legs?
right, what the hell are you talking about?
I hate these things, man. I'm a man of the earth. Care about what grows and blossoms. I don't deserve this. Insufferable mom's boy. Should have said that. I got a Bachelor of Science in Horticulture, for Christ's sake. Hey, man, bring a shovel.
Lunch is served. Pasta bolognese. Via Caruso style.
This again. Well, you are tenacious. Oh, terrible. Just awful. My dear sweet mother would be turning over in her grave if she knew how you butchered her family recipe. And on her death day anniversary. For shame, Mr. Ray. For shame.
Look, I'm a 3-star chef. I don't need help to make a stupid bolognese. It's incomplete. There's a secret ingredient. Considering the source, it's probably cat piss. Francesca. I know. I'm not the one who calls. I did say that, but, hey, the guy can change. So, did you get my message? Music to my ears. We'll meet up in your room, okay? No, please. Surprise me. Ciao, Bella.
Francesca DeSantis is evidently having an affair with Caruso's golf coach. Vargas has turned DeSantis' bedroom into a candlelit love nest. She should know better than to mix business with pleasure.
Draft 1. Notes on the Samael project ongoing. I can no longer claim objective detachment. I am deeply, profoundly immersed in the project. My monster is democratic. It will turn everything around. Ether thinks they can control it, but they can't. I won't let them. This is a weapon for the powerless. And this time, the bullies will not be the ones to define the future. As a young child, I was timid, shy, and reserved, drawn to books and matters of the mind. I frequently fell victim to bullies. However, instead of adapting to their world, their rules. I chose to embrace my weaknesses, to cultivate them and wield them as a weapon. The situation is simply one more weakness to conquer. My father, an accomplished writer and political essayist whom I sadly never got to know, once wrote, "Do not fear the strong, fear the weak, for they have something to prove."
You do know this is a 79, right? Vintage year, pretty goddamn expensive.
I do. Got it from Caruso's private stash.
You know, one day you guys are gonna have to tell me exactly what you're making down there.
If we succeed, you won't need to ask.
Wow, that bad, huh?
Worse. Because it actually sounds like a good idea, like the lesser evil. Man, I wish I'd been wiser when they approached me.
Caruso?
No, God no. No, the man's a genius, but I have met water coolers with more charisma. No, I was recruited by DeSantis.
Step back, huh? Thank you. Hat is there if you want to put the money in my hat. It's okay.
Ah, charming. Yeah, I should have brought candles.
Right. Mr. Falcone, what I am about to ask you might be considered unethical.
Please, you know how I spend most of my nights? On top of a garbage can, shooting pictures through the window of a strip club. So just, shoot.
Very well. About a month ago, Silvio Caruso hired you for an acquisition job. I need to know what exactly it was you acquired, and I'm willing to pay you handsomely.
All right, I'll tell you. And it's not just for the money. It was a strange request. Never sat right with me. Felt wrong. It's late at night. Caruso, he hands me a list. Like a list of names. Wants me to get DNA samples. Blood, hair, saliva, skin samples. And naturally, I ask what it's for, and he goes vague. Calls it a research study. Yeah, I know he's at least half lying, but I'm strapped for cash, so I take the job.
These names, who are they?
That's the strange bit. A school teacher, an environmental lawyer, a graphics designer. There's one guy, he rescues sea turtles. I ask him what gives, and I'll never forget his answer. He says, all bullies grow up, Mr. Falcone, and their crimes are forgotten. But sometimes the weak turn strong, and the tables are turned.
I am close now, Mother. I will make my mark on this world. You always said I thought too highly of myself. You were wrong. I know what you went through alone in this mansion. Husband dead, abandoned by your favorite sons, single mother to an unlovable child. Well, guess what, Mother? Worse fates than yours have befallen members of the human species. Others have managed to bear the burden more gracefully. You made me feel I was worthless. I will never forgive you. Part of me wishes you were here, Mother. So I could smother you all over again.
Remember what Oppenheimer said after the first nuclear detonation? I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. I mean, God, am I the only one who's concerned about what we're doing here?
Look, I'm not an asshole. Of course I'm concerned. But you've got to admit, sometimes some people simply need to die, and this is the cleanest method ever constructed. Quick, silent, and no collateral damage.
And then what, When every government and terrorist cell has the ability to kill anyone in the world from thousands of miles away. Huh? Then what?
Then we get paid 60 grand a month to come up with an antidote. Don't fight the world, Charles. Roll with it.
DeSantis again. It's worse than we feared. He had a lock of my hair in a sealed evidence bag. God only knows what he's planning. If he has my DNA, chances are he's got samples on all of us. Me, you, the entire ether board, anyone who knows about the virus. Do you have any idea how many skin cells we shed during the course of a day? How many strands of hair? Once we have a working prototype, I'll handle it. Quick and painless as we discussed. I know, but Caruso is leaving us no choice. Besides, we always knew we had to kill him eventually.
Funny.
So thank you.
Oh, Mamma mia. Well, life goes on. What's this? I got rid of these.
I put 47 spices in the pasta, and it still tastes like ashes in my mouth. I hang my head and cry when I think of spaghetti bolognese, but you made false move. That summer night in Napoli,
I would like to be left alone.
Serenading our love.
Could you please
now
leave?
I roll the streets around your house like a beast in the night. You are all that I'm thinking of. I stand outside your window, please.
Mother was happy then, when she had the twins.
Won't you hear me? Won't you see? Ritorna a me.
Look at you.
I'm begging you, come back to me. Ritorna a me.
Wimp.
I follow you, I'm watching you. Ritorna a me. I'm circling you, thinking of 47 ways.
Pathetic little turd.
To make you pay.
Yeah, so say the virus was yours, but you only had one vial. Who would you choose?
Okay. Well, there's that asshole dictator Jim Poe.
Okay, so the sun takes over. Tren Po. Even bigger asshole.
Oh, right. That pirate. Yeah, it goes by the name of the Maelstrom. My cousin's cargo ship was taken prisoner by that band of thugs. They spent 3 months in the cargo hold while the company negotiated the crew's release, and 2 of his friends were executed.
Oh, excellent choice. So do you know who this Maelstrom is?
No, I don't.
This isn't just a thought experiment. If we manage to stabilize the virus, someone will be making that choice very soon. So, I still feel like we're changing the world.
Man. I guess it's my ex-wife. Cool bitch. Or my high school principal. Or whoever invented cargo planes.
Look, don't talk. Just listen for a second. I like you, Roberto. You're a lot of fun, and I could even see this under the right circumstances. The situation? It's complicated. You see, Ether, the company I work for, they didn't just send me here to assist Caruso. They sent me here to spy on him. They fear he is becoming a liability, a threat even. And from what I have seen so far, I think they might be right. This could be dangerous, and I thought you deserved to know. So, well, now you know. Now, my bosses, they say you are a distraction, and they want me to break it off. So, I don't know. I feel so... Oh my God! And the champagne! Roberto! How... Who are you? Please!
Two targets down. Now destroy the virus.
What the hell?
Ether's field lab. You made it. The virus prototype will be close by. Look for some type of quarantine unit.
Stabilizing, good.
Remember the team meeting tomorrow.
There, in the sealed container, the virus prototype.
Whoa. I hate doing this shit.
Jesus Christ. What happened? Oh, no. No, not good. No. What just happened? Ken? You're kidding me. What is this? Damn it, are you serious? For real. Hey, who just left it here like this? Seriously. God damn it! I wonder if there's some kind of connection. Oh shit!
Contract complete. The money has been wired to your account.
Ether Security's in the dark about the incident. A few at the company knew about the virus. Not even the board. Must have been someone at the lab. I understand. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Boss is unhappy. I followed you from Italy. I guess when you're invisible, you stop looking over your shoulder.
You did this.
Iago exposed you. ICA did the heavy lifting. I just pulled some strings.
Yeah, your mind. How do you expect...
I play dirty. That's how you defeat a stronger opponent. You strike from behind. Now give me the key.
You have a family? Trust me, if there's a weakness, Providence will find it.
I'll take my chances. The key.
Fine. Won't do you much good.
It's funny. Cobb said the same thing. Thank you, messenger.
Don't. I just killed you.
Then we're even.